what in the world is going on in my van? All right. I am glad you stopped by. I think I might have gone crazy. Call a shrink. Hurry up, call the shrink. I've been tinkering and I'm removing stuff. I'm just tearing stuff apart. You notice the mattress is gone. I've got pillows over here and blankets over behind me and sheets and everything else. My mattress has gotten so bad that it's been killing me and I just couldn't take it anymore. And it turns out on the Walmart app, they had a good 8-inch mattress that was in stock at the Walmart in Parker, Arizona. So I ordered it yesterday and then picked it up this morning right before noon. So it's outside right now. Let me show you. It's rising like bread right there. And there's part of my old mattress. I cut my old mattress in half. That way I can throw it in the dumpster easily. And there's the box that the new mattress came in. But all you do is just cut a hole in the plastic and it starts pumping up. You know how they do. And this one is a Zenith. A Zenith. Almost said Zenith. Zenith. The last one I had was called Nap Queen. It was good. I think I either had it 2 years or 3 years, but I got it when I was in Quartzsite. It might have been 3 years old. So if you can get 2 or 3 years out of them, I'm happy with that. It was like $130 or something like that. So, okay, that explains the mattress being gone. But what explains all the rest of this mess? I have no good explanation. I just started ripping stuff out. It's going to be more of a cargo van with a bed in it. I don't even know if I'm going to keep the sink. See, this is the situation here. There's the fresh water. There's the gray water. There's the sink. There's the table that flips up and it sticks on a magnet right there. And I think I might remove that too. So update on the travel trailer. I did not get the hideout because I'm really thinking about long-term use, and I would be towing that thing every 14 days to a new location. I don't think it would hold up. You know, the floor in it is made out of press board, and so is the roof, and you know how they're made. I mean, and it was overpriced. That thing should be about $10,000. And the total with all the tax and fees and destination charge and all that stuff, it was like $19,000. There's no way. But they have a travel trailer now that is a really good mix between an Airstream and a regular travel trailer. It's made by Keystone and it's called the Reign, REIGN. Go Google it, look at it. It's amazing. It has an aluminum sides on it and the frame is powder coated. It has an aluminum, it has an aluminum skeleton. There's no like 2x2s in the walls or the frame or anything. It's all aluminum. And they've got 2 of them here in Arizona. One's over in Prescott and the other is over in Phoenix. And I could get that, but the thing is, I'm just having so much trouble finding a used one. I would love to get a casita, even though they're only 6'2" on the inside. And I am 6'2". So my top of my head would touch the ceiling. But that would be okay. I could tip my head down because a casita will last, 40 years because it's just 2 fiberglass hulls put together like a big egg. And I would love to have one of those. And there's one for sale over in San Diego that's like $19,000. And then there's one, I forget. Anyway, they're a long ways off. That's the problem. You just don't see those every day that pop up used because when people get them, they keep them. And finding a small travel trailer is just very, very difficult. So I'm trying not to stress out about it, but I got to do something soon because not being able to stand up has come on really strong in the last few months. It was almost a year ago I started talking about, getting out of this low top van. And then, my back would get better and then it would hurt again. This morning I woke up hurting so bad. I thought, I cannot sleep on this mattress another night. That's how quickly it broke down. This started about 3 weeks ago, and within 3 weeks, that mattress, it's totally unbearable. So I got a new one to sleep on tonight. So I would really, really appreciate it if you would keep your eyes open for a gently used small travel trailer, no bigger than 16 feet, no more than 3,000 pounds. I need your help finding one. I want to do this before the end of the year. It took me a year to really decide, and now that I've decided, I want action. I want to do this and get it done. So today is, I think, the 4th of December. I'm not even sure. But on the 11th of December, I have an appointment in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, to go up and get my van wired up for towing. I found out some bad news the other day. This van is not pre-wired. So it's going to be a big job. It's going to cost me about $1,200 to get all the wiring in. And I already got the receiver hitch. I'll need all the wiring done, and I'll need a brake controller. I'm going to go ahead and get them to wire that in since they're doing all this anyway. It's a big job because they got to go under the hood, tap into one of the fuse boxes, then go under the seat, tap into the other fuse box, then run the wires all the way along the frame under the van, back to the back, run them into each tail light. The good news is the tail light is exposed there. See that hole right there? You can reach right up in there and unclip that and clip in the harness. But the big wiring job comes in when you go under the hood into that fuse box. It's 2 different fuse boxes on a Chevy Express and GMC Savannah and on most cars. But I always assumed that there was a wiring harness under there. I just thought it was probably hidden under the frame, probably zip tied up somewhere. I crawled around under there. I took it to the guy in Havasu. He crawled around under there, and he found a harness under there. But it's the strangest looking harness you've ever seen. It's a really flat 6-pin harness. And what we think it's for is for some of these vans come with an option where it has a sensor in the bumper in case you have a crash. And that option is not on this van, but the harness is there anyway, but you can't really use that. So I got to drop $1,200 to get it all wired up. G told me that the place he used was U-Haul when he was in Texas, and I think they did it for about $1,100 or $1,300. So this is right in the middle. So I'm just going to go with these guys. I got the appointment for the 11th. That's their earliest date. I would rather go ahead and get it done tomorrow, but they're just too busy. So I have it all wired up and ready to go. That means I'm serious about towing a travel trailer. I also will need to get a hitch ball. I already have the receiver hitch, and I'll need the hitch insert thingy. I guess that'll be a 2-inch ball on it. And I'm going to talk to them about their package for sway bars and weight distribution. Because if I'm going to be towing frequently, I think it's wise to just go ahead, bite the bullet, and get the whole package. A really good quality weight distribution hitch with the sway bars, all that stuff. Because, if you're just towing a couple of times a year, you really don't need that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. That's going to total out at about $2,000 worth of stuff. That's before I even start getting a travel trailer. So this is getting expensive already. But comfort is expensive. Let's see how my mattress is. It's rising like bread. You're supposed to leave it out for 24 hours, or let it rise for 24 hours, but I can't do that. I gotta sleep on it tonight. So it's been rising since about 12 o'clock, and I'll get out there at dark and I'll take the plastic off of it, and well, I might leave the plastic on it and then just throw some sheets on it, sleep on it tonight, and then tomorrow put it back out there and let it finish. Well, it could finish right here. So yeah, I'll go ahead and unwrap it and just leave it there. But I'm going to have to do one night on it, even though it's only had time to rise would be from, well, I think it's been out there since 11 a.m. and it gets dark around 6. That's not much. But it'll sit there until, I won't get into bed until 11 p.m. So yeah, that'll give it several more hours to rise up, and then I'll sleep on it tonight, and then tomorrow I'll stay off of it, just let it finish out doing what it does. But for right now, I've got a total mess. I'm feeling very anxious. I don't like living like this. Just everything's everywhere. This is, I just got to keep in mind, not much longer. Not much longer. Once I get the bed back in here, that I can put things away, clean up, organize, and I'll feel better then. So starting tomorrow, things will get better. So if you've got some spare time on your hands, look around on RV Trader and things like that for something within like 150 miles of Phoenix or Quartzsite, and just let me know in the comments what you find. Oh, better than that, email me. You know, my email is linked in the description of every video. The description is right below the title. You click on it and it'll show you my contact information. But I want to get this done. I need to stop surviving and start thriving. There we go. That's my new motto. All right, so that's all I got for you today. I'll check in later. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.